you're prepared to break the silence, I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lion. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall. God, I've been so down, can you pick me up? Don't let me fall. Can you show me how to fix this mess? I am down and on my knees and I may fall as I'm so close to the end.
Hello and welcome to Turf Moorhouse TV, and we are bringing you a live watch along. What do you think of the setup? Something new? Yeah, look, Dan is a little sticker. I've got mini Dan, I've got usually myself on the camera, but I'm a talking sticker. It's almost Harry Potter-esque. That said, we are the early kickoff tonight, and as Gandhi once said in his famous quote, never back the early kickoff. Thank you very much for everybody for tuning in last night to the prediction show. Really do appreciate the love and support on there. Obviously, we did the match preview for today's game with Chris from Talk BFC as well, and that was great to have that chat. And yeah, it's just good to be doing a match preview, a live watch along for the game again. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not confident today. I won't lie, I am not confident. We are. Let's just say we could go five wins on the bounce with a win here today, and Bramall Lane is going to be. It's a tough place to go. They've been a bogey team for us for a few years. You know, yes, there has been memorable occasions between the two of us. I mean, 25th of May 2009. Need I say any more? Beating them, doing the double over them that season, but then also beating them at Wembley in the playoff final. Something I will never, ever, ever, ever forget. If you could do one gigantic, massive task for me, I would love you all forever. If you please could drop a like on this video, that would be fantastic. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because it helps us get to that notorious 1,000 subs that we are trying to chase, which seems like it's going to take a decade to get there, but fingers crossed. We will get there sooner or later, and it really does help if you could subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified when we next go live, then all you got to do is hit that notification bell and you will be notified. Let's have a look at some of your comments then, because you're coming in thick and fast, and I'm guessing it's a lot of people having a lot of chat. Get in your prediction before a ball's kicked as well. We're going to go through the teams after I've gone through the comments, and I'll let you know who's starting where. First in is Mr. Steve Stubbs, Startman himself, says, enjoy, mate. I hope you get the 3 points. So do I. But it should be an interesting fixture. By the way, just a word of warning. If you hear noises or people eating in the background, I've got my little girl with me, and also I've got Esme as well. Sorry, Kate. No, Kate and Esme are with me today watching the game. So, yeah, any background noise, it's right. You'll still get my live reaction. I'm still a madman in front of them. Don't worry about it. Henry's in and says, afternoon, Dan. Afternoon to yourself. Big Al's in the building. He says, hi, Clarets fans. Score prediction today is 2-1 up the Clarets. Renee's in and says, hey, Dan, and the chat. So I hope you are well, Renee. I'm all good here, mate. All good in the hood. Alan says, here we go. Come on, Clarets. Let's do this. Yes. Yes, Big Al. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dean's in. Long time no see. He says, hey, Dan and chat. Hope everyone is okay. So I'm glad that people are loving the fact that everyone's asking if everyone's okay. Great stuff. The old stream elements, bots in. Great stuff. Everyone's saying hi. Doug's in as well. Doug is in and says, good afternoon, all. Good afternoon to yourself, Doug. Alan says, looking good, Dan. I'm trying different looks to see what fits. But this mask, I can't change it. It's firmly glued on at birth, unfortunately. Renee says, tell me the score for Leicester Everton. I would, but it's not till this evening, so I can't keep you informed on that. But I don't know. I think you may nick this. I think you might nick it. Anyway, talking Burnley, Rene, just a quick word of warning. Talking Burnley. Doug says, congratulations on 700 subs. Yeah, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And as I say, the love and support is fantastic. Henry says, star player is Dan Moorhouse. That's the one. That is the one. Of course. Our Sheffield Wednesday contingent, Jake, Mr. Punk Chef, 41, he said, smash them, lads. As a Wednesday art, and I know full well why he'll want us to beat the Blunts, as they'd like to call them. But obviously, we are facing the Blades today. Dean says he's still sticking with his 3-1 score prediction. Simon says, all right, Dan, the Panini sticker. Well, yeah, we're going to come out with something food related about paninis, but then I looked down at myself and realised that too many paninis might have been the problem. Alan says, I'm a bit nervous today too. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this one. Really, really not. But you can never doubt them. Never doubt the Clarets. Rene says he's in India for holiday trips. Nice one. Enjoy. Simon's still going for 2-1 as a Rory Thunder bastard to win it. I hope so, mate. Really hope so. Doug says, Henry, how are you feeling for Spurs away? I fancy us to win. Martin's in. Says, hi, mate. Can't wait to watch this afternoon's game. Come on. Up the Clarets indeed. Doug's going for 2-1 against Sheffield United. Rene's gone for 4-1 Burnley. Talking about Liverpool as well. Yeah, hey, stranger. Doug says, that's for Henry. Dan, you kind of look like match attacks. Well, hopefully I will be having an attack, celebrating Burnley goals with a bit of luck. We shall see. Dan's in. Mr. Barrow on tour is in the chat as well. Stephen's in. Hope you are well, Stephen. Says hello to all, so hello to your bad self. And Dean's comment before we look at the team lineup says, Burnley are actually my second team now. You've sold me, Dan. Happy days. Right then, let's have a look at the teams from Bramall Lane. Starting with the home side then, we've got Wes Fotheringham in goal. Baldock, Anel Hamadzovic is back. I think he was ruled out over recent games, but he does make the first team 11 today. John Egan, Jack Robinson, Ender Stevens, Burnley-born Ollie Norwood starts in midfield for Sheffield United. Yes, Ollie Norwood went to St Theodore's School, literally around the corner from where I live. Well, it used to be. It's now one of those super schools. But yeah, Ollie Norwood's a lad from Burnley, so he'll have an extra incentive in today's game. John Fleck, Ben Osborne, Undai, and Ollie McBurney are the starting 11. Subs are Davis, Basham, Clark, Brooks, Arblaster, Rennie Cadra. Well, we'll know about him because he spent last season on loan at Blackburn, I believe. And the ever-present in there, no matter how much he ages, he still makes the match day squad. Billy Sharp is in there at the end. Talking for the Clarets, let's see who's starting in there. Murich starts in goal. Vitinho playing right back with Harwood Bellis and Jordan Bayer as the centre-back partnership. Ian Matson playing on the left with a midfield three of Jack Cork, Josh Cullen and Samuel Bastian. All three. It's good to see Cullen back after his injury, so it's nice to see him back in the fray. Up front, though, this is going to be interesting because there's no Jay Rodriguez. He did travel with the squad, but it was about facing a late fitness check, and I'm guessing he hasn't passed that by the looks of things. So up top, you have got probably Zarore, who's maybe playing. I'm not sure. You could use either of the three as the striker or the focal point of the front three. So whether it's Zarore up there, Benson in the middle, or Teller, it's going to be an interesting one. Because I'm just glad that we're seeing Benson start. He's great. He's come off the bench, saved our arse quite a few times this past couple of weeks, especially. But whether he's the man up top and Zarore and Teller are out on the wings, we shall see. We shall see. Subs for the Clarets, though, are Bailey Peacock Farrell, Charlie Taylor, CJ Egan Riley, Connor Roberts, Johan Berg Gudmundsson, Ashley Barnes, and the hero, the Turkish dream from Wednesday night against Rotherham, Halil Dervisoglu, the man on loan from Brentford, is on the bench. So we are not far away from kickoff now. As you can see at the bottom of your screens, we are going to be just a smidge. Well, I say just a smidge, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes behind the actual events. So please, no spoilers. I must repeat that. Please, no spoilers. Anyone seen to be spoiling it will be instantly blocked or timed out. I can't really say any better than that. So I don't want to be blocking people because you're all coming in here. So please don't. Please, no spoilers. And then you can get my live reaction from the game. A couple more comments then before the game starts. Dan's off to the Barrow game soon. Good luck today, mate. And let's hope for the best for you guys. Dean says he sees a penalty for Burnley today. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Alan says there, like and share, guys. Let's get Dan to 1K. Really would appreciate that. So thank you very much indeed. People still talking Liverpool. Henry says I don't have Twitter anymore after Elon Musk. Garbage. Yeah. Elon Musk, everything he touches turns to shit, doesn't it? Rennie says it's currently 33 degrees in India. Wow. Hot stuff. Doug says there, like, share and subscribe, people. Please do. Would love you forever if you could. Dean says, ask Rennie if that's normal for this time of year. And people talking about Liverpool. Dean says, I like the look of Burnley's defence. Yep, the players are making their way out onto the pitch. Burnley's defence has been pretty solid. As I say, we are potentially could make 5 wins on the bounce here. We are 16 games unbeaten, 23 unbeaten at Turf Moor, which obviously I know we're not at Turf Moor today, but that is a run that dates back to when we played Preston in 2015 in terms of the Championship fixtures. So, yeah, we're on a good run, but runs are there to be broken, and that's why I'm not confident today. Paul Heckingbottom has obviously got Sheffiel United playing some good football after struggling when they were in the Prem. Did take them down, but they've stuck with him, and he's managing to sort out their issues. Alan says, I pray to God we can keep hold of Teller. So do I, because I'm not being funny. Come January, if they want to recall him, I know they've got that option. It's saying, from what I can see here, it's saying Teller is the main man up top, and Cork and Cullen are sat behind a 3 of Benson, Bastian, and Zarora. So it's a 4-2-3-1 for the Clarets today, which is interesting, very interesting, especially when we've been playing more of a 4-3-3. So I'd be interested to see how that fares in today's game. Henry says, yeah, Alan, Teller needs to stay put. I think he's loved. He's so loved by us, so why would he go? Man like Anthony's in as well. He says, I need that sticker you're in to complete the football sticker album. I've got the Blackburn Rovers badge for swaps, mate. You dirty get. But no, I'm all well, mate. Hope you are well as well. Doug says, Dan, I need to DM you. I'll do it after the stream, mate. Not a problem. I'll anticipate that old direct message. Henry says, well put, Dan there. Yeah, you don't want people spoiling the fun for you. It doesn't make it, it doesn't make it easier. I'm expecting a bit of high intensity in this game. Whether we're going to see goals, we shall see. But I'm looking forward to a good, hard fixture. Not only is it third in the table at home to the top of the league team, it's Yorkshire versus Lancashire. It's a battle of the roses today. So I'm surprised Kate's sat here supporting Burnley, to be honest. And she knows I'm pulling a pisser. She were born in Yorkshire, though, so I had to get that one in there. Simon says there 4-2-3-1 can easily be a 4-3-3. 3-3. I think it will change as it goes on. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Simon says, going to need a quick safety poo. Nerves just hit me like a bus. And Anthony says, all well, mate, going on the fence with this game, Dan. Well, to be fair, I did go on the fence with this one. I'd happily take a point. We are about to get the game underway. Referee just having a look at his whistle. And we are now in play. Well, I thought we was. The referee's told him to take the centre kick again. That's strange. Don't see that often. Right, now the referee's happy. Hopefully he's not going to be one of those blokes that's very, very whistle happy all game. Sheffield United coming forward nice and early, trying to get balls over the top. I think Burnley are going to have to sort of weather a bit of an early storm in this game. Not that that's what I see coming, but it wouldn't surprise me with the way things are going. Rene says, good luck for the game. Really do appreciate that, Rene, so thank you. Dean's laughing at Simon. We're not too bad, Doug. Not too bad. But we are sort of feeling after effects, still quite chesty. Coughing every now and again. It's runny nose. There you go. As I'm going right across my snout. So yeah, we're all getting there. We're all getting there. And Kate says I'm an evil swine. I mean, I think that's the nicest thing she's ever said to me, so I'll take it. Dean says, "Come on, Burnley." Yes, mate. Come on, Burnley. Anthony says, "Dan, done a bet today. If it comes in, £400 off a £1 bet." Woo, sweet as a gnat, bruv. And as Kate says there, all good, still getting over the cough. Just feel like it's taking forever to leave. I'm hoping she's on about the cough and not me. 1 minute 30 gone. Burnley trying to come forward. A bit of a loose ball. Can Teller chase this? And the Sheffield United defender has had to put that out for a throw-in. Great pressing by Nathan Teller. And Burnley get us underway again. Can Burnley get a ball in? He's took it round one person. Zarori gets to the bar line. Pings it in there, into the mix. Benson peels off. Couldn't get on the end of it. Bastian keeps the move alive. Zarori, I thought he may have been offside, but he's not. We are still continuing. Ian Matson. And we've gone all the way back to centre-back Jordan Bayer. Don't ever speak like that again, Daniel. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even know what you're on about. Anyway, hope everyone is well. The London accent. I only know because what Dean said. Right, come on, Burnley. Come on. As I say, please, guys, no spoilers. If you can, please do show your support. Drop a like on this video wherever you're watching from. We are currently live on Facebook, on YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch, we've managed to get back working again. So please do join us on any of those platforms and give us a follow or a like. We are on all the social media. I did usually shout it out prior to kickoff, but I haven't as of yet. I will do that at half time. But you can find us on most social media platforms. So go and show your support. Ball with the left back, Ian Matson. Now into the centre. Intercepted there from Bastian. Needs to be stronger. Sheffield United have a chance to carve the Clarets defence open. Burnley push them back towards the centre circle. It is, Charlie. It is quite a big game, really. As I said, Battle of the Roses, Yorkshire versus Lancashire, third versus first. I'm glad that we've got a cushion. I won't lie. I'm glad we've got a cushion, a 5-point gap between, or a 6-point gap, sorry, between us and Sheffield United. But Sheffield United have the chance to go second above Blackburn as well today. So I don't want to help them out. And I also don't want Blackburn to steal a march in terms of points. So could be interesting. Ball back towards the halfway. Played forward to Ender Stevens on this near side. As I say, I hope everybody is well. It's nice and early on this Saturday. Nice and early. The early kickoffs are dangerous. Sheffield United trying to come forward. Ender Stevens has it again. Can he beat Manuel Benson, who's now come back to help out? And he's done enough. But Sheffield United have a corner. 5 minutes on the clock. Hopefully Burnley can deal with this set piece. Ball whipped in by Ollie Norwood. Header up, ball's loose in the box. Zarori clears it at the back stick. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Simon says there, Bastian needs to stick his big boy pants on, getting knocked off the ball too easily. Yeah, he does. He's been like that, actually, when he played the other day. But as the game progressed, he slowly grew into it. I mean, he's going to adapt to the division. There's a lot of players, people adapt, whether they're quicker or whether they adapt slower. All players are a bit different, but I'm sure. I don't know what's going on here. It's showing Muric in the melee from the corner. Not sure what happened there. It was just repeating the corner again, but showing it close up with the keeper. So I'm not sure what's happened. Sheffield United trying to break here. Great solid foot by Jordan Bayer. And Burnley can try and put a run of passes together. Manuel Benson beats his man at the halfway line. Can he beat the defender for pace? He cuts inside, tries to play one and doesn't get enough curl on it. And it's gone well wide of the mark. Dean says, no, you need to kick Sheffield United's butt today for us. Yeah, obviously, you've got to do your bit too. Rennie says, Dan, are Burnley top of the league in the Championship? Does a bear shit in the woods, Rennie, pal? Of course we are. We are top of the division. And surprising, actually. Because we're not... I didn't expect us to be there. I mean, a lot of people have said, well, yeah, I did, but yeah, we'll have to see. It's not it's still too early to say, let's put it that way. Henry says, watching the English Rugby World Cup, we're winning against Canada. Nice one. Anthony says, is it on Sky Sports main event? It's on Sky Sports Football. Whether it's on main event, I'm not sure. But it is on Sky Sports Football. And yes, as Alan says there, 5 points clear of the Bastards. And we're 10 points clear of 7th as well. So it goes to show that there is a bit of a nice cushioned gap. And hopefully we can keep that up. Harwood Bellis is having a conversation with Manuel Benson, who's on the deck. He's tried to turn Jack Robinson, who's managed to get, done really well there. Knocked it out for a throw-in, but did really well to challenge Manuel Benson. Have you heard? We can't call them anything else, Renee. We can't call them anything else. Plus, the shows are always set to not child friendly. So any child we account of under the age of 13, the videos may not show up because of, I don't know, swearing. It's a watch along. It's going to happen. Dean says there, you need to get physical with the Sheffield United team. Yeah, we do. Ruffle a couple of feathers nice and early would be a great start. But, coming up to 9 minutes on the clock here, Sheffield United have seen a lot of the ball. And I said this, though. I said that we will struggle today. We've had a game Wednesday night with an extra 10 minutes at the end. Now with the early kickoff on a Saturday, if we come away from this game with a point, I'll be a happy man. But big punted long throw into the mix, and it's cleared. by Ian Matson. Burnley need to get back in and sort out their defensive positions. Nah, Alan, say it as it is. Say it as it is, mate. Don't worry about it. We hate bastards. We hate bastards. And Leeds. Dean says we need to win our games in hand to catch you. There is that. There is that. Alan also says if we had not had these late goals against 4 draws, we'd be massively ahead. We'd be all over them. You know, losing from like 12, I think we'd lost something like 12 points from, you know, winning positions. So, yeah, we'd have been nice and very comfortable around now. But Muric gets down low and saves. Nobody in a red and white shirt getting involved. Getting involved in the attack. So Muric did well to just scoop the ball up. Bayer comes forward. That's a foul right on the halfway line. Done really well there, Bayer, to entice his man in. And Burnley have a free kick in the middle of the centre circle. Eric says, at least we're seeing goals at Wigan, not the football side. Yeah, good luck getting goals out of Wigan. Anthony says, Dan been watching Sky Sports News and Paul Merson was the only one that went with the Burnley win. Huh. That's it. I don't. It don't bother me. It's all prediction in it, and if they want to predict that, then and let them. Sod it. Dean says, Anthony, really, that's shocking. It is shocking. I wouldn't say we've got it sewn up. I wouldn't say we've got it sewn up, but you know, as it currently stands, we aren't doing too bad. Kate says there as well, most people are in favour of Sheffield United smashing this today. Most think they'll bag the points today. To be fair, I'm not, as I said to you, I'm not confident, but I don't have any reason to doubt this Burnley side. The strength, the tenacity, the athleticism, the physicality, everything about this Burnley side just oozes quality. You try and find another team that back-to-back in games manages to come from behind and losing positions and still turn a game on its head and win it. Not just come back and take a point, come back and win it. So we've got that. We know that we'll never lie down. We're not here to just curl up and die. We are here to fight for the cause with every ounce of our being. So let's see what the lads have got today. But from what I've just seen by Muric pumping the ball along to absolutely nobody, yeah, that better improve. That better improve. Emmy says it's 30-0 England Rugby League. Would the men score that? I tell you what, I'll take that next week against Blackburn. Take that next week against the Dirty Unwashed. But I can't see it. Can't see it. Dean says, I think you have, mate. Alan says, how can Merson write this Burnley off? No, he's the only one that's gone for a Burnley win. He's the only one that's gone for a Burnley win. Everybody else has written Burnley off. Luke says, big up, Dan. Big up to yourself. Big up to yourself. Henry says, why did Sky get rid of Lettice, Tomo and Charlie and leave Merce there? Yeah, it's strange. I don't understand why they changed that. They were a really good setup. Really good setup there. And I'm shocked that happened. For some reason, it's not letting me delete comments. But hey ho. Henry says, of course you would, Dan. Alan says, oh, I misheard. No, it's not a problem. Not a problem. We all mishear things. We all mishear things, mate, so don't worry about it. Simon says, at least we won at the cricket earlier, into the semis now. Yes, we are indeed into the semis. Dean says, okay, so now I want Burnley to win every game except against QPR. Well, you're the first game that we come up against, as I said, once the World Cup, well, it's not even over. Speaking of which, Sheffield United had a chance to break, but the ball just ran a little bit too far. Ball in the centre circle. Now played out to Vitinho. Can he find Benson? Benson stopped. Is he going to try and take his man on? I think he might. He's cut inside. He's come towards the centre circle. Found Ian Matson. Can he ping one over the top for Benson? Benson's not in there. Vitinho hits it. And it comes off the Sheffield United defender. Burnley corner. 15 minutes on the clock. Can Burnley make this set piece count? Yeah, as I was saying, Dean, obviously we play you guys at the quarter-final stage when the championship comes back, so should be good. Henry says, me too, Dan, doesn't make sense to me, underhanded in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. Manuel Benson takes this one short. Finds Zarore, tries to get a ball into the mix, but I think the ball went out of play on... Oh, he's given a corner. So Burnley have another chance. Maybe get this one in the box, Burnley. Don't take it short this time. Henry says, I want Burnley back in the Prem, especially with the football we're playing now. I think people will have a different opinion of us. Zarore with the ball in there, very deep to the back, and not one Burnley player inside. Ian Matson manages to pick up the pieces, though. Can he find anybody in the box? Ball over the top, headed away. Manuel Benson, can he curl one? He has done, and it's 1-0! It's 1-0 to Burnley, and it's an own goal. Oh, beautiful play by Benson. He just peels off at the back stick. No Sheffield United defender can get there. And as he tries to curl one in, like he did for the equaliser against Rotherham, it takes a deflection off Jack Robinson and straight past Wesley Fotheringham. It's Sheffield United 0, Burnley 1. Just showing the replay now, headed towards the back stick. Benson hits it. Jack Robinson can't get himself out the way, apart from tries to head it out. Can't do anything with it. Too much power on the ball. Fotheringham's going the other way, trying to make the save from the curled effort. And it's 1-0. It's going to go down as an own goal. So Jack Robinson, you've got to feel aggrieved for him there. But it is, as it says there, as it now says, Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0. Come on. Dean says, I think the second half is going to be electric. Well, the first half has now started to light up. Now a Burnley early goal. Burnley head on this would be great. Yep, goal and fire. Luke says, don't want Burnley to gain promotion to the Prem, wanting to stay in the Championship because that's where we're heading. Every easy away day for me. You should know, Luke, Turf Moor is not going to be an easy away day. Alan says, yes. Totally agree with you, mate. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Jade's in. Hope you're well, Jade. She says, come on, Sheffield. Watching Bradford losing 1-0 to Harrogate in the FA Cup. Good luck to Harrogate. Like to see the smaller teams doing well. But never mind, come on, Sheffield. I tried to ignore that bit, but I couldn't. Kate says there, everyone's face is pure disappointment from the Sheffield end. It's just showing the Burnley fans, they are in farm voice. It just showed another section of the Burnley fans. I saw a couple of lads I know in there. Chris McGowan was in. I think there were someone stood not far from him either, who I recognised in the face, but can't quite put a name to. But they are in voice and very happy at the moment. 1-0 up at Bramall Lane, and can you fault them? Dan says there, I've got the game on at my brother's. Quality. Simon says, think I had a weak game out then. Coming up to 19 minutes. Burnley took an early lead here against Sheffield United. In the league, we have won 13 and drawn 10 in 23 games when we have scored first. So, you know, we've not lost one yet. But records are there to be broken. Corner for Sheffield United. Into the mix, headed up. Cleared away by Bertinho. To be fair, I thought Muric could have got his hands to that, but Bertinho went and stuck his foot in front of him. You've missed a Burnley goal, Henry. You've missed a Burnley goal. Dean says, crying into their soggy chips right now. Kate's thinking more of a soggy hot dog, dirty girl. But yeah, I can understand why you said the chips thing, because obviously the song that they sing about a greasy chip butter, the Sheffield United. So yeah, they're soggy, greasy, damp chips. Soggy and greasy. That's how you explain the people of Sheffield. I'm all joking. I've got family who live in Sheffield, to be fair, but they're originally from round here. Burnley coming forward again. Zarori skips past one, gets to the bar line, and is intercepted. But Burnley have a throw in. 20 minutes on the clock. Oh. Let's make this count. Anas Zarori and Sam Baldock having a bit of a tussle there, and it's a Burnley corner. Another corner this time. Baldock couldn't get the better of Zarori, and he touches him last, goes out of play. Dean's laughing. Kits is more of a Sheffield goal in Burnley's favour. Yes, 100%. All the action happens when you well, Burnley have got a corner, Henry. So if you, it's totally up to you what you do. But Alan says there, leave again and we'll make it two. Referee just sorting out a bit of a scuffle in the box between Jack Cork and I think it's Anel Haladzovic. But yeah, ball comes in from the corner. Header up by Taylor Harwood-Bellis, and it's over the bar. What were you saying, Kate? Kate, what were you saying? I don't know why you just go on mute on me. Like, what am I meant to do? Sign language. You were showing me the picture of the goal saying Manuel Benson, but yeah, it was an own goal anyway. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Sheffield United 0, Burnley 1. Coming up 22 minutes. Coming up 22 minutes. Right, Kate sent me a message, even though she sat right in front of the, behind the camera. Could just told me that. But says confused as to why it says Manuel Benson is the one who got the goal. He obviously did take the shot. He did take the shot, but obviously it wasn't going in the direction of the goal at the time. So it would be going down as a Jack Robinson own goal. Dean says another one before half-time and this game is done. Henry says not on your Nelly, Dan. Matt Green's in the Hizzles. Afternoon, you bloody legend. Long time no speak. Long time no speak to your fine self as well, mate. Great start by the Clarets here. Done well. Been quite resilient at the back as well. Sheffield United, now that we are 1-0 up, are going to have to change their plans and thinking to obviously get themselves back into the game. Burnley trying to mess around with the ball here. Ball over the top. Can Teller get to it? Burnley still have a chance. Coming forward now. It's through. Teller, he's got a chance. The flag's down. Oh! And Teller had the chance. The flag's gone up now. The flag has gone up. Teller was offside, I think. Let's have a look. As the ball is played, yeah, he's definitely offside. Definitely offside. I'm surprised he didn't play it to Benson, to be fair. Very, very interesting. But yeah, hope you're well, Mark. Hope you are well. Rennie says, who scored? Well, as I said, Manuel Benson took the shot, but Jack Robinson, the Sheffield United defender, ended up getting the final touch and heading it into the back of his own net. So Burnley are 1-0 up, thanks to an own goal. A nice, comfortable OG. Ball comes into the centre of the park. Bertinho. Can he find Benson? Benson has it. Is he going to run at the defender? He's got the space to. Is he going to cut back in and maybe try and have a go? Plays one in, and he's tried to curl it again. We saw this with Zaroury against Rotherham. Stop trying to go for that wonder goal. It might come off once or twice. But if you keep trying it, just float it into the box. You just float it in. So frustrating. Mark says, off to Rodney Parade today for Colchester in the FA Cup in a little while. Thought I'd pop in for a bit. Still unbeaten under Coughlin. Yeah. The former... Did he play for Plymouth? I think he played for Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday. I know he played for Burnley, but yeah, he seems to be doing the biz for the Exiles, for Newport County. So hopefully you keep it up, mate. Hopefully you keep it up. Matt says, buzzing for Tuesday night. Who have you got Tuesday? Who have you got on Tuesday? Emma says, what's happened to the ex-Liverpool striker who plays for Sheffield United? Doesn't seem to be picked much. Yeah. Brewster, I don't know whether he's injured or not. I'm not so sure. Simon says, Zaroury did this at Sunderland, though, then smashed one in. Yeah, he did. But the thing were, once you've got that goal, and as I said, Zaroury were doing it against Rotherham, where, because he got that, he kept cutting in and trying to take that pot shot from an angle. And we're starting to see Benson doing it. So if it comes off, it comes off. But don't do it every time. Mix it up a bit. If they start getting wind of the fact that's what you're going to do, then, you know, you just can't keep doing it all game. There's a Sheffield United player. Oh, nearly went there. Ender Stevens, I think it is going in the book for a trip on Manuel Benson. The glass is falling out me glasses again because I still haven't got it fixed. But yeah, nice early Burnley goal. Get in. Rennie wants Burnley back in the Premier League. I knew there were a reason we got on Rennie. Dean says, can you need to put stats on your sticker? I don't. They're on the back of the sticker when you turn it round. Nobody wants to see the back of the sticker though. Matt says, "Oh, Leicester away. Yes, it is Leicester away. Burnley have a chance to make it too. Oh, Bayer sticks a foot out. And the linesman's got his flag up again. Brilliant. But it was from the free kick. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. I don't understand. Should have come back, but yeah, the flag goes up, rightly so as well. It did just go wide of the mark, so hey ho. But Burnley are 1-0 up. Leicester away, yeah, should be a good one, Mark. Should be a good one indeed. Jags is in. He says Dan is the new signing for the club. Trust me, you've got more chance of seeing Scott Twine play for the club than you've got me doing it. As much as I would love to, I would give my left testicle, right testicle, a friend's testicle. My mum's testicle I'd give to play for Burnley Football Club. But yeah, I don't see that happening. Chris is in. He says, big up my favourite ginger northerner. Thank you very much for those kind words. Hope you are well, Chris. And good luck to you guys against Everton, as I say. Luke says, Matt, you're going to Leicester away in midweek in the Energy Drink Cup, as it doesn't normally happen for Newport. He tries to go to every game, he says. It'd be good to tick off the KP. He says, stop making a spectacle of yourself. Whee, spectacle, see what you did there. Sam says, no bender. Yeah, Ender Stevens is in the book. Dean says, Dan, need to speak at Fridge for a beer. 99 first to get a Burnley ticket. 99 talent. 99 smash it, mate. 100%. I've got one of Kate's drinks, to be fair. Because I haven't got any in. So Kate's offered me, well, I said, have you got a Strongbow going spare? And lo and behold, being the kind-hearted woman she is, ended up giving me one of her drinks. Muhuddin's in. Says, big up, bro. Big up to yourself. I do apologise about that. Still full of dodgy chest. So if I go on a bit of a coughing fit, I do apologise. Chris says, since when have you had testicles? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. They are in Kate's handbag. And it's 1-1. It's 1-1. As I said that, I'm trying not to cough. Undea has equalised for Sheffield United. I'll have to have a look at that back. I completely missed it. I completely missed that. But Sheffield United are now back in the game. It was from a corner. There was a bunch of Sheffield United players waiting for the ball to come in. Ollie McBurney goes into the back stick. Undea gets a foot there. To be fair, I think he's been marked by his own man, so he's not even been marked by a Burnley player. And he manages to take a stab at it, and it's straight past Muric. He doesn't even hit him cleanly. It's the inside of his leg. That's frustrating. That is very, very frustrating. It is, though, as it now says, Sheff United 1, Burnley 1, and let's not worry yet. Let's not worry yet. Sheffield United will be happy with that, though. They've managed to get back into it. Hopefully, it doesn't make them grow in confidence. They're coming forward again. Ball ping back. Can Burnley get it clear? Cullen plays a long ball to Benson. Benson touches it down. Can he beat the player for pace? He's beat one. Can he beat two? He's got to keep that momentum up. Plays it towards the edge. Teller turns, finds. It's a shot. Oh, Sinner! Zarori had a chance to make it 2-1. Benson played the ball back to the edge of the box. Teller turns. Zarori's there. Just put your laces through it. Smash the shit out of it, and he hasn't. He's hit it quite weak, and Wes Fotheringham's managed to get down to get it. Ah, absolutely, just a chance goes begging there. A chance goes begging. End-to-end scenes. Yeah, it's the only thing in. It's the only thing in. As I said, Burnley coming forward. Benson again tries to ping one into the mix. Ian Matson still has it. To the edge of the box. Cullen finds Zarori. Can he beat his man and play one in? Gets there, and it's intercepted. Another Burnley corner. 31 minutes on the clock. Sheffield United players aren't happy with the fact that they are not closing down their men quick enough. Chris says, big up, Mark. Looking forward to getting smashed Tuesday. Yeah, it is 1-1. No way. Alan says, oh, no. Corner comes in. Zarori. Ball into the mix. Keeper nearly comes out to get it. Matson takes a swing from range, and it's a fantastic save by Wesley Fotheringham. Was it a save, or is he at the crossbar? Because he's given a goal kick. So it's headed out to Matson. Matson, he smashed the crossbar. It smashed against the upright. No, sorry, the upright, the crossbar, and oh God, gone out for a goal kick. Chris says, revenge, Mark, revenge. Simon says, poor from crosses and corners. Yeah. Dean says, that was against the run of play. 100%. Oh, I just want this cough to bugger off. Mark says, if you want revenge on the League Two club, up to you, pal. I wouldn't worry. I'd worry about Premier League survival. Yeah, that should be the main one. Dean says, smash the granny out of it. Luke says, Newport to beat Leicester 2-0. We'll say it now. Love it when the small, less rich clubs, if you like, have success. Dean says, break the net. Come on, Burnley. God's sake, why is it all starting now? Chris says, you're League Two, mate. Thought you were National League. Chris, that's not nice. Everyone having a bit of love and stick for Newport and Leicester coming up on Tuesday. Chris says there, we have to be kind to Newport. It's their FA Cup final. Alan says, sorry, guys, I'm not a big fan of Muric. His positions, i.e. closing down or set pieces, is very dodgy. Maybe we've been spoilt for the last few years with great goalies. there is that. There is that. A lot of people sort of are unsure about him. I don't know. I've started to see him grow and develop and change a little bit. I quite like what Muric does. Burnley coming forward again. Maatsen tries to ping one over the top. Cleared by the Sheffield United defence. Burnley now having to try and come forward again. Ball with Benson. Intercepted, lost. Cork still has it. Well played, Jack Cork. Josh Cullen. Maatsen plays it out wide to Anas Sarori. Can he beat Baldock and get a ball in? He does. Ball into the mix. It's sent to the centre. Can Burnley have a chance? How have you given a free kick there? They're battling for the ball, you clown. God's sake. Jay says, I'm watching my local Bradford lose 1-0 to Harrogate. Dean says, Bradford really good at one point, for God's sake. Everyone having a nice good chat about Bradford, Harrogate, Leicester and Newport. But here it is currently 1:35 on the clock. It has been very end-to-end, I must say. But, you know, fingers crossed we can get that winning goal. Sheffield United tried to play a ball in at the back stick. Can Burnley clear it? It's gone for a throw-in. Harwood Bellis did well to keep the ball in there. Come on, Burnley, for God's sake. The man who scored the own goal is wiping the ball down with a towel, trying to go for a bit of a long throw. Ball is pumped long and straight out of play. Muric not happy with the referee. John Egan keep the keeper under a bit of pressure. Yeah, Henry, it's just the dying effects of the flu. I'm still getting these odd coughing fits and feeling like my throat's really raspy and stuff like that. So that's why I'd put YouTube off for a little bit. Dean says, Dan, put some Vicks on your feet. It'll work. It might work for babies, but Vicks on your feet, I don't know whether it works in adults. Alan says, has Dan got the COVID cough? No, it's definitely not COVID. We can rule that one out. It was definitely the flu. I was bedridden, shaking like a shitting dog for a few days. Oh, likewise, my little girl, likewise, my other half as well. So, yeah, it's just the after effects. I'm just hoping it'll piss off at some point because it's doing me head in. Simon says it's all in Woodbines, Dan. Vic stinks. It does. Let's hope you win that and rotate Tuesday. Yeah, we've got Crawley at the Turf on Tuesday. We definitely need to rotate for that one with the game against the horse botherers from down the M65 coming up to Turf Moor. So, yeah, I did say I'd take a point. I mean, the last 5 minutes of possession, Burnley have had 82% to Sheffield United's 18. That just goes to show how much Burnley have been in control. But need to make it count. Need to make it count. Another long throw into the mix, which is wide of the target. And Muric leaves it to go wide as well. Yeah, it works on the kids. I have 4. Nice one. Nice one. Busy man. To be fair, I've got 4. 2 step kids, two of my own. So, yeah, it's great stuff. Henry says, it's not the same without your witty banter and awesome commentary. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. Chris says, to be honest, I'd take 3 points today and lose to you. Not going to lie. Well, yeah, points in the Premier League are needed, Chris, aren't they, to be fair? Oh, that's bad there. What are you doing? Well recovered. Well recovered to you, Jordan Bayer. Luke says, make it above you, Chris, after we beat Brentford come 5 o'clock. Alan says, me and the boy are going to the Crawley game. Nice one. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Dean says, come on, Burnley. Nick another before half time. I hope so. We are fast approaching now, just coming up to the 40th minute mark. So let's hope we can get something. Long throw by Sheffield United again, which has gone out of play for a goal kick. I must say, right, I'm quite happy with how the first half's gone. Yes, the goal we give away came from a set piece when he should have dealt with that better. Cork and I think it was Vitinho were both really just stood bystanding when Undai hit it off his shin. I'm surprised no one was on the post, to be fair, to be able to clear it from coming back into the mix. But, 1-1, I said I'd take a point before kick-off. I can't grumble. We have hit the 40th minute and 5 minutes of normal time resumed before we see what's added on at the end of this first half. Chris says, points in the Premier League. When did you ever get them, Dan? I'm not even going to back to it. We still had points. We just got relegated. Hey ho. He says, right, offer some scran. Good luck, Dan, and see you tomorrow, Mag, and all the best. Well, thank you very much, Chris. Hope you're well. Go and enjoy whatever food you're having. And don't choke. Like I am. Alan says, I would happily take a draw away against Sheffield United. Yeah, definitely. It'd be a good, solid point. Very good, solid point. Refresh some legs ahead of next Sunday. And then go and absolutely demolish the dirty, unwashed gets called Rovers. Henry says, would it be funny if Burnley replaced Leicester, Dan? Hey, you never know. It has been mentioned. Chris did mention it, that there's a chance that there's a chance we could be waving to each other. Us on the way up and them on the way down. But he does say there, the way Liverpool are playing, more chance of them going down at the minute. Dean says, I'm going to grab a ticket for the game at yours, meet for a pint after. I'd be more than up for meeting up with people and grabbing a pint. No wrong with that, indeed, mate. It's towards end of the season when we play again, isn't it? At the Turf. I know the first one in December is at your place, but when it's back at the Turf, I think it's not far from the end of the season when we play. Sheffield United starting to put a run of possession together. Long ball played forward. Sheffield United playing some one-touch stuff, trying to get a ball into the fray. Headed up, trying to claim handball. Not for me. And it's back with the Sheffield United goalkeeper. Good pressing by Burnley there. Very good pressing to get the ball back up the field. 22nd of April, yeah. Definitely arse end of the season then. Sheffield United coming forward again. Out on the far side. Has to come central. Played back out there. Can they get an early ball? Pinged into the mix. Headed away, only to the edge of the box. Shot, steered, cleared off the line. Oh my God, Claret's living dangerously here. Sheffield United could have potentially gone 2-1 up there if it wasn't for Taylor Harwood-Bellis on the line. Muric was beaten. I told you today is going to be a very tough day. That were a beautiful passage of play by Sheffield United. I can't fault them for that. We need to be stronger. Zarora's just been pushed off the ball, looking for the free kick, doesn't get it. We need to be more clinical. I'd love to see what Company's going to say about this at half-time, to be honest with you. At 1-1, this is edgy your seat stuff. We have been better in the second half of games in recent. So let's hope for maybe another gear. We shall see. We shall see. It cleared off the line. It was Muric who stood on the line with Harwood Bellis, but it's Harwood Bellis that got to it and managed to pump it clear. So, no, I agree with you, Simon. Need a beer. So, yeah. Dean says, my 3-1 is still on. And don't know how to tell you this, but we've just scored again. Fucking yeah! 2-1 up. It's showing Jack Robinson again, and he looks dejected. So I'm wondering, the ball was saved. The ball's come out to Robinson very fast. He's lost the ball to Benson. Benson's come forward, took a shot. Fotheringham's beaten. 2-1 to the Clarets. Let's get that scoreline updated. Let's get updated. No, we don't need that 2-1. That's what we need. Jack Robinson having an absolute mare against Manuel Benson, who gets the better of him again. And you said a goal before half-time, people. We have got it. The Clarets look potentially like they are set to go in at the break with the lead. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. No team is safe until the end of the season. 100%. Ryan's in. Hope you are well. He says, guess where I am? You've gone to the game, haven't you? You said you weren't going. But I reckon you're in Blackburn somewhere. That's what I'm going to guess anyway. Alan says, company needs to read them the riot act at half-time. We always come out with a new heart. Kate says, Daniel too busy reading comments that she had to tell me they were a goal. To be fair, she did. I were reading through the comments. Mystic Dean at it again. Goal! Golazzo! Dean says, should have had a bet. Who got it? It was the man, Manuel Benson. Henry says, way to go, Clarets. Kate says, I hope they go hard in the second half like usual and don't play like they usually do first half and go sloppy. Nobody wants to come out with sloppy hot dogs. We've already had that, haven't we? Simon says, just before half-time, just what we needed. Definitely. Alan says his prediction was 2-1, so hopefully we can be resilient in the second half. But we are coming fast approaching that half-time whistle. We have nearly played the 2 minutes that were added on. But the referee is giving a throw-in in Burnley's favour. I think the ref will probably blow the whistle there at the throw-in as well. But it's just showing that shot again. And it was Taylor Harwood Bellis who cleared it off the line. And then it's just showing Benson taking advantage of Jack Robinson again, who is having a mare against Benson. Having an absolute mare, just can't keep up with him. But that is the half-time whistle. That is the half-time whistle. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 2 at the break. Jack Robinson's probably going to get a grilling. Let's keep it up this second half as well. Dean says 2 goals and a bit of fire. Sam says, Benson, 5 in 5. Bloody love him. Yeah, he's a quality. How much did we pay for him? $1 million? $1 million? And he's already probably made himself look, well, let's just say not look, but like a £5-6 million player in the Championship as it is. Huddersfield, Ryan, says correct. So he's in the dirty unwashed land of Blackburn because Huddersfield take on Blackburn today. He said he weren't going, but like you can keep a man away from his football. Good luck. Go and beat them. Do us a favour. I'll be watching. Kate says, according to Burnley's Twitter, that's Benson's second. To be fair, Burnley will put it out that it was Benson's goal, but as I say, they won't actually when on TV and Opta stats and where it's actually credited by the professionals and not just Burnley's Twitter. it will have gone down as a Jack Robinson own goal for the first one. But there's no taking that second one away from him. Manuel Benson's name definitely will be all over that one. Luke says, one job, Ryan. Liverpool had 2 jobs for Chris, but I'm glad they effed one of them up. Dean says, is it second at home? A second away, sorry. Could be. Could be. Alan says, Benson is Premier League and soon will be. Yes, he will. Yes, he will, Alan. Like that. Ratton says, oh, my prediction is correct if it stays as it is. Yeah. Kate says, Twitter says he scored at 60 minutes and 44 minutes. Yeah, he would do. It will do, but like I say, that's Burnley's Twitter saying that it's Benson that's got him. Sky Sports and everyone will have put it down as a Jack Robinson own goal. Dean says, tasty second half coming, popcorn and coffee time. Henry's still got the rugby on. England are 48 for 4 in the World Cup rugby against Canada. So that's nice to see. France look dangerous in the rugby as well. George is in. He says, need to play Teller out on the wing instead of through the middle. Yeah. I don't know. The thing is, I wouldn't change the setup as it is. I wouldn't change it. Defensively, we're quite strong. We've been good going forward. It's been quite end-to-end. I won't lie. I did only do graphics for the scores to go up to around 3-3. So I'm hoping that it's a bit of a quieter second half. But we shall see. We shall see. If I have to put it in at the bottom of the screen instead, I will do. Simon says, looking at this game, it's going to be a case of just keep scoring because we look really shaky at the back from long throws. Could be 6-5 this. I hope not. I hope not. As long as we're on the winning side, I don't care. And we're already 6 up before they get the 5. Ryan says, have a good rest of the stream, Dan. Got to go now. Speak later. Enjoy the facilities that the dirty unwashed have, as I say, and take 3 points back to Huddersfield with you, will you? I don't want them getting anything from this game. Dean says maybe some fresh legs at 60 minutes, potentially. Alan says, any Todd Clarets in the chat? Yeah, that'd be good to see. Anybody from Todmorden in the chat? Get yourselves in and give us your thoughts on that first half. Simon says, Benson's first shot was on goal but came off a defender. So would that be classed as an OG? I don't know, now that you mention it. Because I thought it were going to go wide, the angle of it. But obviously, as it's come, I don't know. It's interesting. That's interesting. Well, Dean says, how's that table looking, Dan? From our perspective, it looks fabulous. Nothing's changed, just extra points. But let's have a look at the stats as well as the table, shall we? For today's game. Sheffield United are beating us in terms of shots. They've had 10 shots to our 8. Both teams have had 3 on target. In terms of possession across the field of that first half, it's been quite even. 46% in favour of Sheffield United to Burnley's 54. Passes, again, quite similar. 162 for the Blades, 195 for the Clarets. Passing accuracy is 72% for Sheffield United and 79% for Burnley. Sheffield United have committed 5 fouls to Burnley's 2. They also housed the only yellow card of the game to Sheffield United. Burnley have been offside twice compared to the Blades 1, and both teams have had 4 corners each. As it stands, Burnley will be on 41 points. Second in the division will be on 33. That's gorgeous, stunning, lovely, a nice. It means as well that if anything does happen, in terms of Blackburn get the better of us next week, we don't need to worry. We don't need to worry about it. So, let's just see what happens anyway. Let's just see what happens. We're winning this. Every game at the moment looks winnable. To be fair, I'm just looking back at that first goal that it's showing. It has gone down as a Benson first. It does say Benson first goal. So it must be that it's given to Benson and not Jack Robinson. That's what it's saying through the live game anyway. But yeah, they're the stats. Sheffield United will stay in 3rd position on 32 points. But Hey ho, hey ho. Um, right, I didn't notice that before. I didn't notice that before, but in the build up to their corner, it should have been given as offside because the ball's been. There was a throw in that was played in. Then it was played back out to the player who stood in an offside position, but instead the ref gave a corner. So really, their goal shouldn't have counted. The drama, the thrills, and the spills of the championship. Um, let's see what you guys are saying. Grim G4L Demon says one for the goals panel, but who cares? It went in. Yeah, exactly. Gloating much, Dad? No, no. See, I'm quite humble. I'm not gloating at the fact that we're top of the league. If there's in terms of Blackburn and the fact that we're above them, oh, I'll gloat to high heaven when that comes about. I will rinse that for everything it's worth. But no, that's what I thought, Alan. It is an OG. The defender redirected the ball that was going wide. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sam says, reckon Barnes will come on. He played okay on Wednesday and we need a bit more up top. Whether his physicality in this game is great, I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, Barnes did look really well on Wednesday. Give him that. Big Al says Ashley Barnes is my favourite player, but I don't think he has a place in the team now. No, he's for me now past it. For me now past it. Yes, he looked good on Wednesday, but are we going to get that game in, game out from him? I don't think so. I don't think so. I look like I've been washed up on an island. I need to sort this beard out. It's doing me head in. It's becoming itchy as well. I can tweak the sides of it now as well, and give myself a little bit of a tally ho. I've had a lovely game today. It's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic stuff. So yes, brilliant stuff. Absolutely spiffing performance by the Clarets. Dean says, sorry, random, but just looked up and saw my son watching Karate Kid 2. Like, damn, I was his age when I first saw it. Dean says, gloat away, gloat away. Big Al says, the offside rule is too complicated now. Any player on the pitch is active and drawing players away. Told you, QPR Burnley top 2. You never know, never know. Still time in it. Kate says, I think you have every reason to gloat and be proud of your team's position, considering last season. Obviously, it could change quickly, but got to take being up top for all it's worth, 100%. Henry says, football is messed up so much. Wish it could go back to the way it was before the Premier League started in 92. So do I. So them bastards can't keep gloating about 95 because that's all they go on about. Yeah, Simon says, Sky have given the first goal to Benson, so fair play. Fair play. Aaron says, need to get Sheff players on Murich for set pieces. I mean, we need to, from a Burnley perspective, we need to deal with it a lot better. We need to deal with it a lot better, mate. I mean, what's your thoughts on that first half? I'm guessing you're a Blade. You give us your thoughts and analysis that first half, what you've made of the refereeing performance, etc. Let us know what you think. Dean says, "Core, blimey, Gav. Don't come London speaking like that, son." Jokes. Oh, my old Macca. How you doing? How's it doing? You go all right? Get yourself a bit of clobber from down Camden Market. You're having a laugh, ain't ya? I'm only joking. I do love accents and stuff. Though. I do love it. I remember going up to pre-season friendly. We played Rangers, and we went into the Loudon Tavern. And it's a boozer right outside Arbroath Stadium, and I shat myself. Shat myself, to be fair. Two big, like steadhead flaming Scottish Rangers fans come in, And I'm just coming out at toilet, and they went, "You all right, pal?" I went, aye, near bother. And I just remember bolting from there, thinking, just get me in the stadium, because they look like two mean, evil swines. Let's put it that way. I don't think I needed a pee for the rest of the game anyway, because I thought I was going to get my head caved in, especially when I'm bald under this hat, ginger beard, sort of look like John Hartson, a Celtic great, and you're in a Rangers bar. Not the best thing you could do. Aaron says, need to get Sheff players off Murich. Right, now I get you. So, claret in the hizzles. I love it. Up the clarets indeed, mate. We do. As I say, their goal shouldn't have stood, but did. Cork and Vitinho, for me, should have dealt with that bit better. Big Al says, I missed the 80s games too. Hanging out with the Suicide Squad was illegal, but great fun. I bet it were. I bet a few of them come out of the woodwork next Sunday. May not even have tickets for the game, but probably will be in and around the fixture, causing a little bit of controversy. It wouldn't surprise me. Banter's good, bro. And Alan says, ha ha ha. So we are expecting a better second half. We will be underway soon. I think the football is due back. Pardon me. Johnny is in the chat as well. Hope you are well. Says to Aaron, do you live in Burnley? I live in Burnley. I mean, I'm literally not far from the hospital, where I hope to see quite a few Blackburn fans come Sunday. I'm only joking. I'm not trying to incite trouble. So, but it's always a feisty fixture, of course it is. Dean says, away fan 101, learn different accents in case of caught in deep south. Johnny says, my family is Gorton, and we're all out in Australia and New Zealand. Nice. Al says, I'm too old for all that excitement. Blackburn Derby days are nuts. They are indeed. Adrian's in. Mr. McDonald's in the building. Says, not have pineapple on my pizza if we win today. Never have pineapple on your pizza. Don't do it to yourself. Disgraceful, disgusting stuff. It seems the Burnley fans are making their way back to their seats, so it won't be long before we get the game back underway. Guys, I will be back with you in just a minute. I'm going to take myself off for an half-time slash, and I won't have to jump in any queue either, which is always great. So, yeah, bear with us. We will be back in just a moment, and, yeah, stay tuned. And the award for the world's quickest piss goes to Yours truly. We are back. The ball is back in play as I sat down and managed to take everything from off the screen. We have got the game back underway. I don't think there's been any changes to announce, so it's as we started for this second half. Henry says, "Yummy pineapple, so juicy and sweet." Dean says, if you haven't Hulk smash that like button. I was trying not to laugh there, but ended up spluttering. But yeah, please do, absolutely give it one of them. Hit that like button. Please do support the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when we're next going live. So that would be great. Al says, half-time slash for me too. This Foster's beer is going right through me. Shot run out of Cronenberg. Oof. To be fair, I didn't have Cronenberg for a while, and I bought for the not so long back. And in fact, I bought them for the trip to Sunderland in the car. They were decent. I've not had it for a while. And yeah, Dean's got a point. Foster's and Carling do that. Tastes like piss, makes you piss. Yeah, just all in all, bad vibes. We are, as I say, back underway. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 2. Referee in the middle of the park, Mr. Darren Bond, has not had a bad game, to be fair, although should have seen the offside in the build-up to their goal. Sheffield United are now going to have to come out of the blocks again to obviously get themselves back in the game. They have a throw-in, which Jack Robinson, again, is cleaning the ball with a towel. A long punt into the box. And Burnley tried to get it clear. Robinson's got it again. Can he ping it into the mix? Header in, and it's 2-1. 2-2, sorry. 2-2. Would you believe it? Sick. That's poor. Ball comes in from the throw-in. Burnley clear it out to the far side. Pumped back in by Robinson, I think, who put throwing in. Headed up. He's not offside. Ollie McBurney drops off the shoulder of Taylor Harwood-Bellis. And it's 2-2. I'm sorry, but that's shocking defending. That is shocking defending. I'm fuming. I'm fuming with that. Absolutely fuming. I just said Sheffield United are needing to come on the front foot to get back into the game. And now, again, back at it again. 2-2 is the scoreline. Let's get it updated then. Sheffield United have equalised. God's sake. Chance for Burnley. Benson coming forward. Can Burnley come back with an instant response? Coutinho, hard and low. Teller's lost it. Burnley still have it. Pinged into the mix. Jack Cork can't get onto the end of it. Or I think it was Josh Cullen. Ball ends up being cleared to Muric. Now back on this far side with Matson. Matson taking a run. Tries to find Zarori. That's a shit ball. Come on. Oh, Burnley, you're weak as pace. For God's sake, sort it out. Dean says he's a Guinness man. Yeah, I do like a good Guinness. What lie there? Iron. Good on, full of iron. Henry's not a fan. Yeah, Dan, we're playing good. and then all of a sudden just lapse of concentration again. Henry says, good luck to all the Championship teams starting at 3 p.m. Alan says, any subs? Yeah, nothing as of yet. Dean says, no way. Big Al says, for fuck's sake, and I totally agree with him. So frustrating. Dean said, I didn't give Sheffield United permission to score. Anthony says, damn, what a game this is. Benson's been great for Burnley. Shame he's coming to get a grip. Unless you're looking at Josh Benson, who used to play for us at Barnsley, maybe, but come on, Burnley, sort it out. Alan says, our defence is very dodgy. We need a Ben Mee. Yeah, I'd take a Ben Mee back. But hey ho, we go again. As Dean says there, we go again, Burnley. It's got a 3-3 thriller, this game. I mean, I did say I'd take a point. I think it's just the fact that defensively, we need to sort it out. Oh, well played by Matson. Still got it. Intercepted. Baldock, who do you think you are? Get out of people's face, you clown. Dean says this is going to be end-to-end. Anel Hamadzovic, who's only just come back from injury, is on the deck. I think it was a bit of a collision between him and Cullen. I'll have to see it back. I think Cullen's going to get a yellow card for this as well. Maybe. The referee has pulled something out of his pocket. And I think he is going in the book, yeah. Simon says, only went to make a brew, and it's 2-2. Yeah, frustrating, mate. Absolutely frustrating. Alan says, we do like to make things hard for ourselves. Never lose the faith, though. We have the firepower to come back. Yes, we do. And he says, Liverpool do the same thing way too often. Luke says, can't see the game because I'm near the City ground, but from your class commentary, it doesn't sound very positive. No, it's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. And as Alan says, they're in your dreams. Dean predicts a pen very soon. I hope it's in favour of Burnley, mate, if it is. But no, 2-2. Come on. $53 gone. 2 apiece in this Battle of the Roses. Good goal, to be fair. I can't fault Ollie McBurney. Goal scorer's instinct. Peel away from the last defender. Gets his head on it. Nothing you can do with them. Nothing you can do at all. It's just frustrating. Just frustrating. Oh, I wonder what we've got up our sleeve, though. I wonder what we have up our sleeve. Simon says, Jesus, I need a beer. Definitely. And another. And another. And another. Coming up to the 55th minute. Wouldn't surprise me if we see a couple of subs come in at some point soon. Ball currently back with Original Muric, the Burnley goalkeeper. Vitinho now has it, plays it back into the centre for Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Teller touches it down in the centre. A bit of a hard touch to take down on the chest. Sheffield United now in possession of the ball. Pings one out wide. Ender Stevens has it. Can Sheffield United come and turn the scoreline on its head? Great header by Harwood-Bellis to get it clear. He doesn't look happy with the midfield today, to be honest. I think he's a bit frustrated with the fact that the ball's coming through that midfield very, very easy. And again, Robinson cleaning the football with a towel to try and ping another long throw it into the box. Ball comes in. Can Muric get up to it? He's had to punch it away because the keeper's... He can't get to the ball because the player's in front of him. In fact, the Sheffield United player is backing into the keeper. Muric can't get to it. I don't know what he's given here. I think he has given the corner. Sheffield United with the ball in there. Headed up. Saved by Muric. And it's finished at the back stick by Unday. But it's been given offside. Sheffield United nearly took the lead there. Ball came in. We said it earlier. Corners and crosses. We are poor. But the header came in. Unday was in an offside position. And it's been ruled out. Thank frig for that. Dean says if Dan had a match day programme, it'd be battered by now. Definitely. Redstone says, what's up, Dan? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you are well. Henry says, England women into the semis, beating Canada 54-4. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Alan said, what's happening with Chris Wood? I don't know. I think he's just making up the numbers at Newcastle. And yeah, True Red says, was sold to Newcastle last season. Phew. Dean says, be right back. Redstone says, I've missed a lot. You have. You have, mate. It is currently 2 apiece and coming up to the 57th minute. Burnley trying to come forward. Ball with Manuel Benson. Tries to run into the centre. Has he managed to pick anybody out? Josh Cullen now has it. Ian Matson on this near side. Zarori, can he get the better of his man? Plays it back to Cullen in the centre. Burnley having to work the ball back. Bayer. Back to Cullen. Cullen comes forward. Can he pick a man out? Finds Matson. Plays it to Samuel Bastian in the centre of the park. Benson plays it out to Coutinho, who just can't get a good ball in there, and it's easily intercepted. Sheffield United trying to come forward, but cleared out for a throw-in by Jordan Bayer. Substitution happening for the Clarets. Number 7 coming off, which is Samuel Bastian in midfield. It seems Company has realised that the midfield has been quite overrun. So he's taking out a central midfielder, bringing on a winger in Johan Berg Gudmundsson. And whether that changes things now to a bit more of a 4-3-3, we shall see. Burnley topped the leaderboard for goals by subs this season with 6. Sheffield United are in 4th spot on that with 4 respectively. Thought he was on loan. No, he went to Newcastle and he's just making up the numbers, as I say, on the bench. The missus says it's quite stressful, this game, and I believe it's because I'm not there for a lucky charm. Yeah, as I say, I've only ever been to Bramall Lane once, and I was about 6 or 7 years old, so it was interesting. That away end is quite steep. Anthony says, Dan, I'm in front of you. Have you got a twin? There's a streaker on the pitch. I mean, if there is, there is, but it's definitely not me. Anyway, as I said, please, no spoilers, people. I must reiterate, please, no spoilers. Whatever happens throughout this game, I just hope that we can see the job through. Alan says to Kate, any game with the Marty Claret stresses me out. Air gets greyer every match. Ball over the top. Finds Matson. Tries to find Teller, but he doesn't get to the ball. Cagey game, yes. Yes, it is cagey. I must say, it is very, very cagey. Anthony says he's on a wind-up, mate. He's always on. You're always on a wind-up, you big shithouse. Seeing Sheffield United are readying a sub as well. Dean Zambat just had to do a little streaking. Sheffield United coming forward. Well intercepted by Bertinho, throwing for the Blades. 60 gone. 2 apiece. Share of the spoils at the moment. As it stands, as I say, in the league table, Sheffield United will occupy second spot ahead of Blackburn before their kick-off at 3 o'clock against Huddersfield. Burnley will remain top of the league, 6 points clear still of second spot with 39 if it finishes a draw. But Burnley will go over the 40-point threshold to 41 points if they can grab a winner here. Massive round of applause, but a minute's applause for a former Sheffield United supporter who sadly passed away. All 4 sides of the stadium clapping as well as it's shown. So massive respect paid there as well. I did say this was going to be a cagey game. I did say it was going to be cagey, and I wasn't wrong. At 2-2, anything can happen. Even Sheffield United are trying overhead kicks from range now. If that had come off, I'd have probably clapped it, to be fair. You can't fault goals like that. Burnley with the ball over the top. Teller. He's not offside. How is he offside? I didn't think he were. It's not going to show a replay. Sky Sports for you. Ball back into the centre of the park for Sheffield United. Fizzed out wide, but Coutinho gets his head up to it. Can he chase the second ball? Taylor Harwood, Bellis and Jordan Bayer have to come out and help out. Burnley players need to communicate. There needs to be more communication in this game because we are getting very, very sloppy. I said before the game kicked off that, we are going to be tired. Playing Wednesday, then playing the early kickoff on a Saturday. It's tough. The fixtures come thick and fast in the Championship. Sheffield United coming forward. McBurney. Can Burnley get it clear? They can, but only for a Sheffield United corner. And we all know how dangerous they've been from these. Burnley need to put their ideas up, lace their boots up, stand up and be countered. Come on. It worries me that every time they have a set piece, ball comes in from Ollie Norwood. It's into the middle of the park. No one there to get it. Ball sat on the edge. Shot from range. And it's gone for another Sheffield United corner. It was Ben Osborne who took the shot from the edge of the box. Took a deflection. And it's another corner for the Blades. 63, coming up to 64 on the clock. John Fleck looks like he's set to curl one in. Burnley need to defend this. Header up, and it's off the bar. It's off the bar. It's pinging around, and it is. (3-2) Sheffield United. Crying out loud. I'm trying to stay calm because my little girl's in the room, but inside I am a frustrated, peeved off bloke. How are you not dealing with that? You're so fucking static. Beautiful save by Muir. It's just pinball. Absolute pinball. And the man who made the mistake, I think it's the man who made the mistake, I'm not sure if it's Jack Robinson who's got the final touch on it. I think it is. It is Jack Robinson. For God's sake. Let's update the scoreline then. Company, do something. Something's got to be done now. Because they are battering us. Every time they come forward, they're dangerous. I said I wasn't comfortable today. Ashley Barnes clinging on to that airline of his. Hopefully he can get us back involved in this game. We need to book our ideas up now because we've been shite. I said it in that first half, we usually come out stronger in the second half, and we haven't. We've capitulated. They are all over us, man for man, completely better all over the park than us. We have been poor. We are being poor. The thing is, I'm not going to get carried away at the upset. I know what we're like for coming back late in games. We've been the king of late goals. But that should have been a free kick. The referee's not giving it. Sheffield United have a chance to win it. And Muric saves. Ollie McBurney could have put the Blades 4-2 up. Good save by Muric. Good save by Muric. But it's shocking defending. Nobody there. No one there. It's another corner to Sheffield United. Ball comes in. Header up. Muric tips over the bar. It's Anel Ahmedzovic. Sheffield United are all over the league leaders. It is so frustrating to watch. So frustrating to watch. The Burnley players look lost. They look lost. Another corner comes in, back stick, and Muric saves again. Fucking defend it, Burnley, come on! Muric can't keep bailing you out the shit with every set piece. Sort it out. Another corner to Sheffield United. There's a shot. Pinball in there. Pinball in there. Pinball in there! Four-two. 4-2, absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. While they're showing the replays, this is where you can check us out on socials. Guys, absolute joke. Absolute joke. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. I'm going to get the scoreline up at the bottom because I didn't think there'd be that many goals in this game, but sick. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Every set piece, every cross, every corner, just everything. Everything is falling in their favour. Let's just update the score and get it back up. But absolutely fuming. Ball in again. Ball loose. We've got 11 men behind the ball. This is dog shit. I'm sorry, but this is absolute dogger. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. I'm sorry that I've not put many flaming comments up. But this has been awful. You know what? The thing is, I shouldn't get cross, really. I shouldn't get cross, really. Look at the two games that we played where we actually looked set to, like we were set to lose the game. Like we were going to be set to lose the fixture, and we've come back in abundance and managed to win it. Right now, I can't see that happening in this game. If it does, then I don't know what the heck is going on at this club. But we just haven't been good enough. Haven't been good enough. And I think Company's got to he's got to admit that. He's got to admit that today. We were beat at the moment. If it stays as it is, we are going to be beaten by the better side because we have been poor. "72 minutes on the clock. Sheffield United 4, Burnley 2. And again, Sheffield United coming forward. He's got hold of it. Waiting for other people to come in and get involved. He's probably gonna drop, try and get a cheap free kick. No, they come forward again. Come forward again. Barely have a chance to clear it. Matson, stop looking at the referee and just fucking hoof it. I'm sorry for swearing. My little girl's in the room. I shouldn't really be swearing, to be fair. It's just frustrating. Frustrating as all. Sheffield United are in again. Good save by Muric. But McBurney's there on the follow-up. 5-2. 5-2. Shite. Absolutely shite. You better have your shooting boots next Sunday, because I'll tell you something. Sunday is a massive fixture. Massive fixture. He's offside. He's offside. But there's no VAR in the Championship. Another goal that shouldn't have stood. The ball over the top, the player is offside. So that one shouldn't have stood, same as their first one. That's two goals from offside positions. They've scored. And obviously, due to no VAR, it's done us. We got lucky against Reading, who should have had a penalty, to be fair. They say these moments even themselves out. I didn't think they'd all come in one game, but they're going back to it again. He's offside. He's offside. 90th minute whistle can't come quick enough. Cannot come quick enough. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. An absolute stinker, a shocker. I know it's bonfire night, but I weren't expecting fireworks like this. This is a joke. This is a joke. Ollie McBurney and Nathan Teller have both been booked. And Teller looks like he's set to come off, I think. And he is. Nathan Teller is off. And the man on loan from Brentford, Halil Dervisoglu, comes on in his place. Connor Roberts looks set to be coming on as well. So I wonder who's coming off there. Potentially Vitinho. We will see. No, Benson's coming off. Benson's coming off. Wow. But it's not Connor Roberts. It's Charlie Taylor. Roberts did come on. Sorry, for Anas Zarori. It's just making that change now. Connor Roberts is coming on for Anas Zarori. 3 subs used. Manuel Benson is pissed off, basically, because he's been taken off. Connor Roberts is on. Bayer's just been booked. I don't know what for. Oh, man. And it's a free kick to Sheffield United. I've not even updated the score that it's 5. I might as well wait, to be honest. Could potentially be 6 from this free kick. Ball comes in. It's pinged in. Still in and about there. I'm not being funny, though, but it's just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, Chris, all's well apart from the score, mate. That speaks volumes, doesn't it? It's just showing now. Second half shots. Sheffield United have had 16 to Burnley's 2. They do have the ball, don't they, Esme? Just don't have the guts or the heart. That's what they're missing. Another yellow card's been dished this time. I think it's for Jack Cork, who I think has just come back from a suspension, if I'm not mistaken. So, another yellow card for him to add to his tally. Yeah, that's right. So he's got 6 now for the season. Sheffield United ready in the old guard. Billy Sharp looks set to come on as we fast approach the 80th minute. What a shambles. This is what I say. Never back the early kickoff. This is why. Always didn't have a good feeling about this game at all today. I'm sorry if it's gone quiet, but I'm so frustrated. I'm trying to piece together what to say because for a mad 10 minutes, a mad 10, 15 minutes, we've chucked the game away. Absolutely chucked the game away. The Sheffield United fans are on their feet and clapping the fact that Ollie McBurney is going off and Billy Sharp is coming on for the Blades. Great first goal for Ollie McBurney, but the second one, offside in the build-up. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I mean, Doug's hit the nail on the head there. You know, we are still, you know, Doug and Anthony's comment. Yes, we are still top of the league. Next week is massive. These are the games that you've got to win, though. You're playing teams in and around you, whether you're top or whether it was the other way around and they were top and we were third. You've got to be winning these games. You've got to go out and do your best. First half, I thought we did. But we're just making silly mistakes like there, giving the ball away. Can't seem to pick a pass. Sheffield United coming forward again. Ball to the edge. Luckily, Burnley players there. It's just simple. They're pissing around. They're toying with us. Making no-look passes and all sorts of stuff. I wish he'd bugger off with that stupid towel. Ball still in there. It's gone for a goal kick. Finally. Usually ends up it back at net. So pissed off. So pissed off. Burnley coming forward. 83 on the clock. Can Burnley get a third? Ball over the top to the edge of the box. Great stop by Derby Soglu. Turns, loses it. It's out for a Burnley throw-in. No, I agree. It is the lack of effort. Ball to the back stick. Zarori can't get to it. Vitinho, sorry. Zarori went off, didn't it? Lazarman's got his flag up. Of course he has. He's onside. He's onside. He's level with the last defender. Also, that's not offside, but that's offside, but two of their goals that are actually offside are given. So frustrating. Officials can go suck a fat egg. Ah. 5 minutes of regulation time left before anything is added on. Not that I want to sit through that, especially with the way we've played. I can't fault Sheffield United. Credit goes out to Sheffield United. They've come in with a game plan and they've executed it. They've been dangerous from every set piece. They've been clinical. Know where the back of the net is. They're not up in third place for no reason, or second now. Sorry, should I say? Is where they'll be sat. At the moment, as it stands, we will still be 3 points clear of Sheffield United, but they also have a game in hand. Burnley look set to lose only their second game of the season, unless there's some major drama occurs and Burnley can pull 3 goals back to at least take a point. Always been a bogey team, Sheffield United. They've not been bad when we played them at Turf Moor. It's not too bad, but Bramall Lane's always been a bogey ground for us. Ball with Vitinho. Can he pick anybody out? Camera pans to Company, who looks like a man who doesn't know what to say, what to do. Corner for the Clarets. Ball in there. Harwood Bellis, great save by Wesley Fotheringham. Harwood Bellis with a header on target. Fotheringham does well to turn it away. And Burnley get it back in the mix again. It's up there. Hit from the edge of the box. Header again. Header back to the back stick. Cullen can't do anything with it. Ah. Now there's a United player down on the deck, clutching his head. Not really moving his head much either, so this looks a bit dangerous. I'm not sure what's happened there, but a physio team sprinted straight over. Doesn't look great, to be honest. Burnley's next 6 fixtures: Blackburn at home, QPR away, Borough at home, Birmingham at home, Stoke away and Swansea away. That takes you up to the 2nd of January. Next week, though, you're only as good as your next game. We've been shite. So, yes, we've got Crawley on Tuesday. Heavy rotation is to be expected. But I expect, especially with Jay Rodriguez being a Burnley boy, to fire up that dressing room alone with a speech. Burnley have been torn in new arsehole at the Lane. I agree. The refs missed so many calls today. So many. Yeah, no, I agree, Simon. It could potentially be the wake-up call we need. 6 minutes. 6 added minutes have been added on. We all know what Burnley like. They like to turn the game on its head with added time, but I can't see it here. Sheffiel United 5, Burnley 2. FML. FML indeed. Ball in the centre. Out to the far side. Coutinho pings one into the back stick. Well headed up there by the Sheffield United centre-back. 2 substitutions coming on for Sheffield United. Obviously, time to do a bit of time wasting for them. Sam Baldock is coming off. I'm not sure who's coming on his place. They look like 2 youngsters, to be fair. Baldock makes his way off the pitch. And he'll be replaced by Brooks. John Fleck is also coming off. And Arblaster is coming on. Although we've had our arses blasted too many 5 times this season. This game, sorry. Even Murich's distribution's gone missing tonight. Tonight, today, and tomorrow. It's the longest 6 minutes of my life. Two and a half of the added 6 played. Still 5-2 to the Blades. You can put it down to whatever you want to. You can put it down to whatever you want. You can put it down to tired legs. You can put it down to the fact that we were crap. You can put it down. There'll be fans out there that are blaming Barnes for this, but it's not even Barnes' fault. We've been torn a new arsehole by Paul Heckingbottom's side. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that. Sometimes you've just got to hold your hand up and know when you've been beaten. Players aren't even communicating with each other. They're not even letting each other know where they are. They're tackling each other now. Murich, what are you doing? Burnley are penned in. Burnley being penned into their own half. Another chance coming for Sheffield United. Ball still in a dangerous position for them. I'm sure they'd probably run and take it to the corner flag. 2 minutes of the 6 still left to play. Do they go to the corner flag or go for the throw? Either way, they're going to have to regroup for a Burnley goal kick. Ball came over the top and didn't get to it. Poor. Absolutely poor. It's just showing the Burnley fans, and the reason why it doesn't hurt as much, as you say, we've got a bit of a cushion at the top. We have got a bit of a cushion, but we've got to look at next week's game. If we're talking league fixtures, we've got to be thinking about that Blackburn game. Maybe that's what's crept in, complacency. Maybe it's complacency today. That we've gone way too complacent against a team that basically just, you know, are still up there fighting and battling against us. I look forward to hearing what company has to say at the end of this, because I'd be fuming. I would be fuming. We look lost. We can't even pick out a pass. Can't even pick out a pass. Ref, just blow your pissing whistle now, will you? There's about 15 seconds left. Just blow it. They've got a free kick anyway. The 6 minutes are up. I think when the keeper takes this and pumps it along, the referee will blow his whistle. Thank God for that, hopefully. And he does. The game has curtailed. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, Sheffield United 5. Burnley 2. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching this absolute shit show unfold. But yeah, beaten by the better team today. I'll hold my hand up and say we're beaten by the better team. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who got involved in the chat. Everybody who's been on and supported while we have been live. If you could do just one thing for me while you're here, please do drop a like on this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell if you wish to be notified of when we next go live. A very bad day at the office. The wake-up call that we may need. I'm sure company will have a few choice words to say. And next week's a bigger. Company likes the derbies. I'm sure he will. I'm sure. So annoying. To be in the mind of a manager right now on the back of that, I think the players will know that they're going to receive a few choice words. So have a look at a couple of your comments then before we wrap it up. I agree, you can't sit back on a 2-1. Alan's hopped off onto Phil Bird's commentary to see what he thinks. Yeah, as I say, a very bad day at the office. But thanks for tuning in, Al. Dean says, take it easy, Dan and Kate, and all in the chat. Really appreciate that. So thank you very much. And Alan says, good work, Dan the man. Don't lose the faith. We will bounce back. Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to feel as downhearted. Let's just call it a bad day at the office. We all get them. We all get them. But let's not let that happen again. We cannot let that happen again. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. As Anthony says there, please do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. As I said as well, you can find us on social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, wherever, you name it, you can find us. But for now, that is it. That is it, as it says at the bottom of your screen. Sheffield United 5, Burnley 2. And yeah, in terms of the table, 38 points for Burnley at the top. Still 3 points clear. Sheffield United in second with 35, with a game in hand to play as well, and a better goal difference now after that result. So great win for them. Beaten by the better side today. Burnley didn't show enough guts. On to Blackburn in terms of league games now. Sod the Crawley game. On to Blackburn next week. Until then, we will be back with some more content over the coming week. And we will see you for the build-up to the L-Line Classico. Take care. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Up the Clarets still. Up the sodding, crappy, shitty today Clarets. Take care.